All right, today we're starting standing in mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart, slight bend in the knees, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Gently lift your chin, take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Tune into your breath. On your next inhale, lift your arms above your head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Nice bend in the knees to start. You can grab your arms elbow to elbow if that feels good. Fully relax your neck. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, come up through chair pose, stand tall. Exhale, hands through heart center, mountain pose. Inhale, hands above your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Knees can be up or knees down. Big breath in. Exhale, pull the elbows in close, come all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, back down to your mat. Tuck the toes, push up to plank. Come into downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths to let one heel come down to the mat at a time. We call that walking the dog out. And on your next inhale, lift your right leg up, keep the hips level. Exhale, draw your right knee to your chest and step your foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Find your stability and then rise, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands come into prayer in front of your chest. You can stay here or you can tuck your left foot and come up to a high lunge. Or you can stay down low, take a big breath in, and on the exhale, twist towards the right, crossing your left elbow over your right knee. Push into the palms of your hands to help you twist a little further. Then exhale, come back to your lunge. If your knee's up, lower it down. Inhale, raise your arms above your head, little back bend. Exhale, hands frame your front foot. Then gently shift your weight back and bring that right leg towards straight. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale and exhale. And gently come back to tabletop. Roll your shoulders back, tuck the toes, take a big breath in, and on your exhale, come to downward facing dog. Next inhale, this time lift the left leg up. Draw the left knee towards your chest and step it in between your hands. Lower your right knee down, untuck the toes. Rise when you're ready with the big breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your chest. Keep that right knee down or tuck the toes and lift the leg. Big breath in. Exhale, twist towards the left, cross your right elbow over your left knee. Push into your palms. Big breath in. Exhale, come back to the front and lower that right knee down if it's up. Inhale, arms above your head. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Slowly shift your weight back until the left knee is straight or almost straight. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. One more breath like that. Then move slow, coming back to tabletop. Moving mindfully, roll the shoulders back, tuck the toes. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, keep the hips level, toes pointed down. Draw the right knee to the chest, step it in between your hands. Adjust your back foot so you can come up to warrior two. Nice bend in the right knee, heel to arch alignment. The right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. Arms are reaching out. Lower the back arm, inhale the right arm high. Keep the right knee bent. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Begin to straighten that right leg, then reach forward with your right fingertips, hinge at the hips, triangle. The right hand can rest on the shin of your right leg, or the back of the hand can press against your calf, twisting from the chest, looking up or looking down. And imagine I'm pulling on your left fingertips, lifting you up a little bit. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Hands on your hips. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Release your arms down to the mat. Let the neck hang heavy. On your next inhale, come to a halfway lift. Hands can stay on the ground. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, place your hands on your thighs, and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Heel toe your feet in together. We're coming back to mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, reach your arms above your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Knees up or knees down. Breathe in. On your exhale, push forward on your toes, come all the way down, or through vinyasa to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, keep the hips level. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Adjust your right foot and rise to warrior two. Deep bend in the left knee, heel to arch alignment, arms reaching out strong. Keep the left knee bent, lower the back arm, inhale the left arm up, exalted. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Relax your shoulders, bring the left leg towards straight, then reach with your left fingertips, hinge at the hips, triangle. Twisting from your chest, looking up towards the sky or looking down. Imagine a line from your tailbone to the top of your head. Big breath in. Exhale completely, and on your inhale, come all the way up. Turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat, and you can put your hands on your hips or interlace them behind your back this time. Inhale, open through your heart. Exhale, fold forward, and if you've interlaced your hands behind your back, then just let gravity kind of gently pull on them. And if that doesn't feel good, then just release your grasp and release your arms down to the ground. If your arms are behind your back, then release them to the ground now. Maybe take a second to nod your head yes and nod your head no. And deep bend in the knees. We're rolling up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Once you're standing, heel toe your feet in together. We're coming into chair pose, so you can choose if you want your feet hip distance apart or completely glued together. I prefer together. You choose what's best for you, then sit back into your chair. Bring your hands into prayer pose in front of you. Big breath in. On the exhale, we're twisting towards the right. Keep your knees in line and press into the palms. You can stay here. You can open your arms up. Right fingertips reaching up, left down to the ground. Kind of like you're spreading your wings. And when you're ready, hands come back to prayer and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, come to stand. Exhale, hands through heart center. Mountain pose. All right, let's do it on the other side. When you're ready, sit back into your chair. Hands come into prayer pose in front of your chest. Big breath in. Exhale, twisting to the left. Try to keep sitting low into your chair. If you did so on the other side, open your arms, left arm reaching up, right arm reaching down. Exhale, hands into prayer and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, breathe in, reach all the way up, standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose. Whew! Good job, that one's a tough one. Let's come back to mountain pose, so feet hip distance apart, arms by your side. Find your roots, your stability, and then inhale, arms above your head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank, knees up or knees down. Whisper to yourself, I am strong. Big breath in. Big breath out. You've got this. We're going to come onto a side plank, so keep the left arm on your mat. Inhale, lift the right arm up. You can stay here if you want an extra challenge. Try lifting the right leg up. One more breath. Amazing. Lower the leg if it's up and come back to plank. Nice and slow. Building strength. Physically, mentally. Other side, right arm on the mat, lift the left arm up. Engage your core, lift your hips up a little bit. And if you did so on the other side, try and lift the left leg to the sky. Use your breath. Really good. Come on down, plank pose. One more breath here. You're so strong. Exhale, push forward on the toes, come all the way down to the belly or flow into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Then stick your tongue out, close your eyes, exhale. Lion's breath. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, and this time open up the hip and bend the right knee, but push weight equally into both hands. Bring that right leg back to straight and draw the knee towards your chest, pigeon pose. So hips are square to the front, and then that right leg, the shin is externally rotated to face the front of the mat. Inhale, sit tall. You can stay here with your core engaged, or you can fold forward, rest your forehead on your hands. Your shin and your thigh of your left leg face the top of the mat. Take a couple breaths here, opening up through the hip. On your next inhale, gently push into your hands. Sit up, tuck your left toes, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, open through the hip, bend the left knee, press into both hands equally. Straighten the left leg, and then we'll come into pigeon on the left side, so bring the left leg in front. Right leg is straight and directly behind you. Inhale, sit up tall, engage your core, and you can stay here, or you can fold forward. Listening to your body, pigeon pose isn't for everyone, and if this isn't feeling good, then just come out of it, come into child's pose, be with your breath. On your next inhale, gently press into the hands, sit up, and slowly make your way to tabletop. Coming into child's pose, so you can bring your knees as wide as the mat or knees together. Then bring your sit bones down to your heels and reach the arms in front. From here, bring your hands into prayer and bend your arms at your elbows so your hands come to the back of your neck. Palms are pressed together, shoulders relaxed. Eyes are closed if you feel safe to do so. Take one big breath in. One big breath out. Release the hands from the back of your neck, engage your core, and slowly roll up through the spine till you're sitting on your heels. You can stay seated like this, or you can sit cross-legged, whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to come into a mudra, Prithvi mudra. So take your hands and bring the tip of your ring finger to the tip of your thumb on both hands. Ring finger to thumb, and then let the backs of your hands rest into your lap. With regular practice, this mudra is said to improve body strength and make the body and mind more stable and concentrated. However, since the ring finger symbolizes earth and the thumb symbolizes fire, this mudra can also be used to bring balance between these two elements within your body. It's pretty cool how each finger symbolizes a different element. And then these mudras can be used to direct or channel the energy flow throughout the body. We're only going to be here for 1 more minute. So try to just allow yourself to relax. Think about your breath coming in and out through your nose. Noticing how you feel the sounds around you. And then just let the mudra work its magic. Beautiful job. Take 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a slight bow of the head. Take a stretch through the back of the neck. And then release your hands. We're going to come down onto our back. So bend your knees, tuck your chin, roll down onto your back 1 vertebrae at a time. Now we're coming into a little ab sequence. Oh yeah, you heard me right. Palms pressed down. Bring the legs up but bend at the knees, and we'll let 1 toe come down to the mat at a time. So engage your core here, press your low back into the mat, and then slowly let your right toes come down, the legs come back together, and then the left toes come down, but only as far as you can go without your low back coming off the mat. And we're moving nice and slow here because this is going to help us build strength. 2 more each side. Right leg comes down. The knees come back together. Left leg comes down. Knees come back together. 1 more time each side. Excellent job. Keep the legs stretched up towards the ceiling with a slight bend. You can maybe straighten them a bit more. Bring your hands behind your head, coming into little crunches. Lifting from your core, and you're lifting up, so you're not trying to bring your nose towards your knee, you're trying to bring your nose towards the ceiling. Inhale when you're resting on your mat, and then exhale when you lift the body up. Couple more. Then we got like 1 more little ab thing, and the practice is almost done. You got this. This is the final stretch. Last little sit up, lift. Whew, good job. There you go. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and bring the left elbow to the right knee. Then alternate right elbow to left knee. So switching sides, bicycle, keep the chest lifted, and move nice and slow. Engage your core, lift your chest. One more each side, left elbow to right knee, other side, right elbow to left knee. Amazing. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself some lovin'. Then plant your feet into the mat, knees are bent. Extend your right leg to the sky, cross it all the way over the left so the knees are stacked. Then draw your knees into your chest. Gently place your hands on your knees, your shins, your ankles, or the outsides of your feet. Relax your head down on your mat and just breathe here, stretching into the hips. Keep the legs as they are, but bring your arms into cactus. And then slowly lower your legs down to the left. If this doesn't feel good, then just uncross your legs and stack the knees on top of each other. Turn your gaze away from your legs, so look towards the right. Close your eyes, let the whole body relax. Gently begin to uncross the legs so the knees are stacked. Turn your gaze towards the ceiling and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Then bring the feet back down to the mat, knees are bent. Extend your left leg towards the ceiling, cross it over your right. And then use your arms to pull your knees into your chest. Use your arm strength to pull the legs in. Hands can be on your knees, shins, or the outsides of your feet. Supta Gomukhasana, reclined cow face pose. Lengthen your tailbone, the back of the neck is long, slightly tuck the chin. Then bring your arms into cactus and slowly lower your legs down towards the right. Turn your gaze away from your legs, close your eyes, and with every exhale, let the body relax and release a little further. Gently look back up towards the ceiling, uncross your legs so the knees are stacked, and draw your knees back into your chest. One last time, give yourself some love. Thank you, body. I love you, body. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling and the arms too, and roll out the ankles and the wrists. Then switch directions, circle the ankles and the wrists the other way. Big breath in, and on your exhale, bring the arms and legs down to the mat, coming into Shavasana. Legs are stretched out, arms are relaxed by your side. Take a big breath in, big breath out. And as you rest here, I'm going to read you a poem from the Radiance Sutras. Drop the thought, I am this body. Abandon the limitation, I am only here in this specific place and time. Embrace instead, I am not my body. I am not this place. I am not this time. There is no place. There is no time. Realize I am everywhere, sustained by infinite bliss. Stay here for as long as you like. If you're ready to go, press your hands together, bring your thumbs to third eye. Thank you for being here, you strong, badass motherfucker. Love you. Bye.